Hey, what up, everybody? steviebreech coming to you. Turning Point 2011. TNA pay-per-view is tonight. Surprise, surprise. I'm sure a lot of people out there are not even knowing that today is the day. Honestly, I have taken out my aggressions on Monday Night Raw. On TNA, for some reason, I have not understood the booking of Survivor Series at all. Why they wouldn't sacrifice their star John Cena in order to make this Monday Night Raw with The Rock that much more important. I don't understand why you have Cena beating these guys, Miz and R-Truth repeatedly, and why he says he needs The Rock in order to beat him when he's able to do it himself. But basically, uh, Raw's left me with a bad taste in my mouth. Where the point is that I just don't want to sit down and watch another wrestling show the rest of the week. I watched. I tried to watch Superstar. Nah, I tried to watch SmackDown this week, and I fell asleep halfway through. And TNA, I just sit down and watch it, and I just say, "I'll let the DVR get it," and I just watch the important things. I saw the title switch, and I saw the Jarrett and Hardy stuff. Um, from the that was pretty good. I really liked how Jarrett and Hardy were bringing up the fact that Hardy was in TNA before and walked out on him, and that's the big build up to this feud right here. And I think it's working, and I think it works pretty good. Everything else sort of flipped through on the fast forward pretty fast, and the pay per view just looks like let's just get as many of our guys on there as we can, and we'll just pack it up and move on from there. Saw a great video this morning from Wrestling Jesus about being a true wrestling fan. I think it's coming from the heart. Make sure you check that out. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's making videos on VJ Vlogs right now. So make sure you get a chance to, well, not VJ, WJ. Shut up, Steve. Yeah, WJ Vlogs. Make sure you check that out. Really good stuff about being a true wrestling fan and not just coming on here and bitching about how, you're not going to watch wrestling anymore. Because honestly, The Rock's right around the corner. The road to WrestleMania is right around the corner. This is the time you don't want to be walking out. You're going to miss something big. I've made the mistake of walking out, and I missed WrestleMania 20 because of it. So, and just keep that in mind. But back to the video at hand. Turning Point 2011 here for you. Start with same. I always start with the top stuff and work my way down because I always figure that not that many people care about TNA pay-per-views that much. So just get the main events out of the way, and then just anybody wants to watch to the end, they can. But right in the beginning, uh, we got the title match going on. We got AJ Styles against Bobby Roode. There was some talk about AJ being hurt earlier. I think that was even last week. We'll see what that means. I really haven't heard anything about that at all. I made a video, asking for James Storm to be put in there, since the whole James Storm's angle is the whole work with the concussion thing, and I don't think there's any time like the present to put him in there. But obviously, your new champion Bobby Roode's going to go over in that match. I don't know if he's going to have to cheat to win again, and they're going to have to do that whole thing. TNA doesn't really do that like WWE does when you get a first-time heel champion. They don't really let him win matches straight up. Sort of like the Miz, he always has to escape by DQ or count out, something like that. But pick Bobby Roode to win that match. Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett in a singles match. There's no way in the world I don't think Jeff Hardy's going over. They're trying to rehabilitate him to the wrestling world, show people that he really cares about wrestling. And I think that there's no other way to get him over except for winning. I have to see if a lot of the TNA fans out there, forgive him for what he did. But I think what he did was so long ago that I think a lot of TNA fans sort of, forgot about it already. If not, they really don't even know about it from not going on the internet and stuff like that. But TNA Knockouts Championship match, you got Velvet Sky and Gail Kim. Gail Kim coming in to the company fresh. I think that she'll take this. When the Knockouts division first started, Gail Kim was the one that the Knockouts division was sort of based around. It was her, and it was Awesome Kong, and I think Gail Kim was a great champion then, even though she was a face. But I think that she'd be a great champion now as a heel, just to have a girl that can actually work out there in the ring. Velvet Sky, pretty to look at, but just not great in the ring. That's just me. You got the Mexican America going up against Inc. I got to take Mexican America. These guys are great. One of the few things on TNA that I stopped the DVR for. I love these guys. Inc. coming out of nowhere. For the last pay-per-view that didn't even get put on the pay-per-view, it ended up being the free Facebook match. Hopefully these guys can make TV this time. But Mexican America for the win. Crimson and Matt Morgan. Take Crimson always. I think they're always going to push Crimson, and I don't think they ever want this guy to lose. Rob Van Dam and Christopher Daniels. I have no idea in this. No disqualification match. I'm not even 100% sure why these guys are going at it, but hopefully this is my pick for what I think might be the match of the night, the must-see. That's just my dream in there for you. There's a good chance that these guys can stink it up. Rob Van Dam is the guy that I've been sort of putting it on to have the great matches for the last little while. And every pay-per-view, he sort of stinks it up in my mind. But um, I want to pick RVD, but he loses all the time, and it's no big deal. I'll take Christopher Daniels just on a gut check for some reason to pull this one out. Austin Aries, Jesse Sorensen, and Kid Cash. The whole thing about this is it's supposed to be a 2-on-1 match, like set up sort of like a three-way dance where these guys are going to beat the crap out of Sorensen, and then they'll just go after each other, I guess. I'll take Austin Aries because he is one of the best things in TNA right now. Um, Eric Young, Robbie E for the television championship. I have no idea why in the world this is a pay-per-view match. The whole draw was the whole Jersey Shore crap, and Jersey Shore guy's not showing up for the pay-per-view, so why oh why? I have no idea. Hopefully this will be your free Facebook match of the night because I don't think anybody cares about this. Um, I don't know. Eric Young is one of my favorite guys when he's a heel, and they make him a true wrestler. But the comedian face that he is with huge beard right now, um, I don't know. I just don't get it. Eric Young would be a cool guy to hang out with and talk to, maybe get a beer with or something like that. But I don't know. I'll take Robbie E because I think they want to make this guy somebody, and they're really developing him to hopefully that's something that is a star. And then you have a three-way match. No, this is the tag team match. Mr. Anderson and Abyss against Bully Ray and Scott Steiner. Who cares? This is one of those matches where they're like, let's just make sure we get as many guys out there, like I was talking about before. Um, shit. I remember when Mr. Anderson used to matter for TNA, and this guy was a title contender. Now and you look at him, he's a two-time transitional champion for TNA, and it doesn't look like he'll ever, get back up there. I hope for him. He's a guy that I really like, but his promos to me have gotten old and lacking, and he just gets out there sometimes and just starts to ramble, and I have no idea what he's saying, sort of like I'm doing right now. But yeah, Immortal doesn't even matter anymore if they don't have Hogan in them. So I'll just take the faces and just not care. Mr. Anderson and Abyss for that win right there. I don't know how many people out there are actually gonna be checking this pay-per-view out, but leave me a video response of your pay-per-view predictions, and we'll pass them around. Let me know what you think of the show, this, that, and the other. Stevie Breech, thank you very much.